White Sox, Blue Jays, Jim Thome. Grounder up the middle. Sean McDonald. No one's yelling cough behind him. Grabs it. Thrown. Mine. Blue Jays lose 3-0, but that was excellent stuff.
I got it.
I would have made that at least number 7, but
you talked for a long time there. I have White Sox and Blue Jays. Sean Markham on the mound for the Blue Jays. Jim Thome is the batter here. Have a bunch of statistics related to home runs. 479 of them in his career. Chicago's up 3-0. Now bottom of third. Same score. John Danks on the mound for the White Sox facing Lyle Overbay. Starts to swing and went right off his hand. Hit by the pitch as he began to swing. It's not feeling good. Overbay is granted first base as the rules would suggest. He had not swung the bat. He had just started to do so. White Sox manager Ozzie Guillen comes out to dispute all this, gets into it with third base umpire Chuck Merriweather. My watch costs more than your car. And then the home plate umpire, Alfonso Marquez, has words, and he's going to run the manager. He doesn't want to listen. It's over. He's gone. Alfonso Marquez ejects Guillen, his first ejection of the season. Overbay was injured. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. Adam Lind, the base-clearing double in the 6th. Blue Jays go up front by a count of 4 to 3. Now we're in the top of the 7th. We'll be there shortly. We're there now. Jerry Owens at the plate, swinging, thinks it's a foul tip. Phillips quickly grabs it. It's in fair territory, and it's a 2-6-3 double play. Blue Jays win. Let's hear from the losing manager who got tossed.
All right, this is one of those, did you see the finish to that game on SportsCenter games? All right, it's Toronto hosting Tampa Bay. Ray Halladay, second appearance off the DL after an emergency appendectomy in mid-May, and in the top of the 4th, B.J. Upton burst that Halladay pitch, his 9th. He had 4 hits. He does not drink alone either. Next batter, bartender, Jack. Carl Crawford, his 6th. Halladay, 3 1/3, 12 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 K, and 2 dingers. 9th inning, it's all D-Rays. They're up 11-6. Chad Orvella on to pitch and just kind of close this thing out. Grab a Snickers. We're gonna be here for a while. Orvella walks Aaron Hill. Next batter is Adam Lind, who had a career-high 5 RBI, including the double that scores Hill, and it's still 11-7 though. Next batter, Jason Phillips. He doubles. That scores Lind. It's 11-8. Orvella, they're bumming and renting Washington. You were unable to get it done. Sean Camp, come on down. You're going to now pitch for Tampa Bay and get this thing over with. And the first batter he faces is Howie Clark, and well, he walks.
That was close.
Next batter is Alex Rios. He's going to ground to second. And right about now, Carl Crawford's thinking, in the back of your mind, you've been going through this for 6 years. Naturally, you're going to think, is this going to happen again? Next batter, Vernon Wells, doubles to left center, and it's happening again. Phillips and Rios score. It's 11-10. That would be it for Camp. Can Casey Fossum end this nightmare for the Devil Ray fans? No. Matt Stairs doubles into left center, scores Wells. This game is now tied. Fossum done. Tim Corcoran intentionally walks Frank Thomas. The big hurt is coming. Troy Gloss. Corcoran's pitch gets by Raul Casanova, and that moves the runners to second and third. Then they intentionally walk Gloss to load the bases. And then they say they talk about it. Let's all get on the mound and sing Kumbaya, because we may not have anything else going for us. Corcoran walks Hill in to force in the game-winning run. Toronto 10 to the plate in the bottom of the 9th, scores 6 runs, and win unbelievably 12.
He pitched very well in this particular ballgame. Dodgers just 5-22 last 27 interleague games. Troy Gloss, he'll take a big swing and miss. Aaron Hill, the next man up. Penny left after 7 2/3 with a lead, but did not get the win because Takashi Saito, available in this game, not available Thursday night when the Dodgers blew a 5-1 lead in the 9th. Matt Stairs, he ties it up with one swing of his bat. This guy, as they always say, a professional hitter. His 8th of the season ties things up. 10th inning. Greg Zahn at the plate. John McDonald on second base. Zahn, a single off the glove of Tony Abreu. McDonald comes whizzing around, and it's a 3-2 lead for the Blue Jays. So Jeremy Accardo comes on to close it out. And Almedo Sainz steps to the dish in the role of Johnny Drama. Victory! His 11th career pinch hit home run, this 4th career walk-off, just his 3rd home run of the season. The Dodgers get the blown lead, then the come-from-behind win. Nice.
Dodgers and Jays from LA runs hard to come by on this one. Jays looking to end a 3-game losing streak. Top 6, no score. It's Matt Stairs. See ya. All Derek Lowe. 9th of the year for Stairs. Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead. Same score, bottom 6, bases loaded, 2 outs. Sean Markham gets Luis Gonzalez to pop up. Foul territory, but Troy Gloss like, don't worry, I got us. Inning over. Told you runs were hard to come by. Still 1-0. Bottom 7, bases loaded again, 2 outs. Scott Downs into the game. He gets Tony Abreu the ground out. Blue Jays out of another jam. Dodgers now 13 for 60 with the bases loaded this season. I told you runs were hard to come by. Bottom 8, Casey Jansen gets Russell Martin the ground out. Blue Jays win it 1-0. Low, 3rd complete game lost this season. That's hard luck.
Here we go. Real good pitchers matchup, at least on paper. See if it pans out on the field. Jason Schmidt on the mound for the Dodgers. They face the Blue Jays. Roy Halladay, Alex Rios, good hitter, and that one is hit to the gap.
87-mile-an-hour fastball from Jason Schmidt. Velocity of the fastball is dropping. You wonder if he's healthy.
The next batter is Matt Stairs. Keep your eye on the gun from Schmidt. A little change up there at 82.
Matt Stairs getting a chance to play loud over base on the DL.
That's good for a double, a 1-0 lead. Now Halladay. Fascinating to watch the American League pitchers hit. He swings and got good wood on it. Past the draw in an infield. It's 3-2 Jays.
Help yourself out when you're playing in National League Baseball.
3rd inning, 4-2. Man on 3rd, John McDonald. Schmidt's location wasn't great either.
Not good. Breaking ball, no real bite to it. Flat on the fastball and not much velocity.
5-2 Jays, still 5-2 when Gloss goes yard.
Boy, he hit that one mild, too.
He had 2.
Hits him high.
9 and 10 on the season. It's 6-2. Dodgers bench calling to the pen. We got a rough day here. Help out Schmidt, 4 innings, 9 hits, 6 earned runs, and the Blue Jays end up winning by a score of 11-5. Halladay, ho-hum, is now 6-2. He gives up 3 earned.
Bounce back start for Halladay, though. He got knocked around last time out, so maybe Schmidt will bounce back next time.
Yeah, good one there. Troy Gloss, 24th career multi-home run game, only his 1st this season. The Blue Jays were all over the Dodgers and Jason Schmidt.
Gloss can hit it to the big part of the ballpark, too.
Strong luck.
Nothing doing. And that bad legs hurting him in the field as well. Alex Rios deep to left center. Bonds probably should have made that play. Doesn't there. It falls in. Right in his glove, but it pops out. Later, Aaron Hill. He sends one to left center. Again. Barry stutter steps, misjudges it, and then can't make up for it with his speed anymore. That speed is gone. So the Blue Jays, partly as a result of Bond's defense, take a 2-0 lead. To the 4th, Barry. He got all of that one. Big hitter, Lama. Long. Finally. Career homers, 747. 9 more to become baseball's all-time home run king. First homer since May the 27th. 13th this year, 9 of those at home, sealed with the kiss. So Barry off the power schneid with the home run. Now to the 4th, Omar Vizquel with the runners at the corners. The squeeze, Josh Towers hesitates, can't get Ray Durham as he scores from 3rd. Vizquel out at 1st, Giants lead 4-3. Bonds again, this time the 4-6-3 double play. Bonds 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, and as you saw, career homer 747. 2 of the night. Boy, Matt Morris has pitched real well for San Francisco, but he needs help. 1-run game in the 9th. Oh, Dave Roberts with the catch and the crash. Watch it again. And the Giants go on to win 4-3. Complete game for Morris. Bruce Bochy and Barry Bonds back. Barry Bonds at number 747 Monday night. 9 more to pass Henry Aaron. When might Bonds break the record? Well, he's been homering every 5 games, about 63 divided by 13. So if he keeps up that pace, he needs 9 more homers. 9 times 5-ish equals 44-ish, and that means August 3rd against the Padres he would break the record, which makes sense. He always homers against the Padres. Bottom 3 against A.J. Burnett, not quite deep enough from Bonds, but it is a double. Top of 4, Noah Lowry against Curtis Thigpen and Omar Vizquel. Just a pleasure to watch him play baseball. Oh, A.J. Burnett, look out. He will later leave this game with a shoulder strain, not related to that play. Brad Hennessy, former Youngstown State Penguin, in to close the game for the Giants. Uh-oh, looks like a game-tying home run from Aaron Hill, but Randy Wynn. Wynn shares, saves the day. Giants winner, chicken dinner.
Think about it.
Vernon Wells, as you ponder those numbers.
He's been struggling, especially when it comes to the power.
Brandon, what? That boy good.
Number 5, Nats, Blue Jays. Okay, it's just your typical chili pepper race, and somewhere out of nowhere comes A.J. Burnett to beat the Peppers.
That's a rip.
This year. There it goes. This game is tied. Way up there. And for Frank Thomas, that's number 496.
I believe the first at bat, you made the statement that this guy is 6'5", 275, big and strong.
Hit a mile. And Frank Thomas has just hit another grand slam.
He wanted this one away. And Big Hurt laid some wood on that ball. Tremendous sound and tremendous distance. He's hit enough of them to know that that one's gone.
Toronto 10-1. Toronto won the next one 12-1. Casey Janssen 2-0, ERA 0.95 and 31 relief appearances. In this outing, he said, I was terrible. Top 8, no more Garcia Parra starts things off with a single. Then it's Jeff Kent. Well, this isn't a fair fight because Jeff, well, he has a mustache. That is a double. 2 straight Dodgers have reached base, and they were just getting warm. Janssen will intentionally walk Luis Gonzalez, so 3 straight Dodgers reach. Then Russell Martin, this is neat. He was born in Canada, had a ton of family and friends there watching him do his thing. He's 3 for 4 this season with 10 RBIs with the bases loaded, 462 in his career with the bases loaded. They're still not done. Olmedo signs with a bloop. Dodgers now lead 5-3. 5 straight have reached. Next batter, Matt Kemp. It looks like it's gone. It's not. Like Kent's shot, it's just not quite enough, but it's enough to give the Dodgers a 6-3 lead. 6 have reached base. Jansen yanked. Next batter, Tony Abreu. Brings in pinch runner Randy Wolf. 7 consecutive Dodgers. Rafael Furcal loops 1 to left. 8 consecutive Dodgers reach base safely. They score 6 runs. They bust open a close game and win the rubber game of the series 8-4. Dodgers, Blue Jays.
He's still sanitizing his hands.
Yeah, Andre Ethier here. Well done. Nice grab. Spinning, twirling the Dodgers. Aaron Hill. Fantastic stop. The little scoop de loop. Another play coming from this one.
At number 5.
Rockies and the Blue Jays. Colorado, the major's best at 20-7 over the last month coming in. Cecil Fielder in the house getting some love from the Blue Jay fans. He played his first 4 seasons with Toronto. Top 5 tied at 3. Brad Hawk with a man aboard. Josh Towers getting the signs from his catcher Greg Zahn. Zahn calls for the fastball away, a fastball in, and then a changeup. Finally a curve, and Hawk curves that right into the restaurant window. His 13th of the year. Rockies up 5-3. Bottom 5. Toronto down 6-3. With the bases loaded, it's Troy Glass. A base knock up the middle. Vernon Wells scores, as does Zahn. Toronto down 6-5, and the Jays would later tie the game at 6. Top 10 were tied at 6. Troy Tulowitzki with a man aboard. That is deep and gone. Miss off Jeremy Accardo. Tulowitzki's 5th of the year. Rockies up 8-6. Bottom 10. Blue Jays down 8-6. Brian Fuentes deals to John McDonald. 0 for 4 in the game up to that point. And boy, did he come through clutch with the bases loaded. The blooper scores Matt Stairs. Aaron Hill beats the throw home. Catcher Chris Iannetta tries to throw out Curtis Thigpen at 3rd. Ball goes into left field. Thigpen scores, and the Blue Jays win in dramatic fashion, 9-8.
4-3. John, a man your age will appreciate this. Pair of 39-year-olds figured prominently for the Blue Jays against the Rockies Saturday. Frank Thomas approaching 500 home runs.
You're older than me.
There's number 498, maybe about a month or 2. 3-0 Jays. Thomas 4 for 4 with a home run, 4 RBI. He's 39 years old. Bottom 6, John McDonald with a grounder to 3rd. Garrett Atkins makes the throw to 1st, but apparently it was Jeff Baker bobbled the ball day. Greg Zahn goes to 3rd. John McDonald moves over to 2nd. Jorge Julio replaces Cook on the mound. Next batter is Vernon Wells. He'll ground out, but Zahn able to score the go-ahead run, 7-6 Jays. Tom Martin comes on to relieve Jorge Julio. 2 batters later, it's Matt Stairs. He's 39 as well. That'll bring in McDonald. Jays go up 8-6. Stairs 4 for 5 with a pair of RBI. Toronto goes on to win 11-6.
Small, Rockies and Blue Jays. Frank Thomas about to be completely off the hook. Came in with 498 career, bottom 4. Booyah! 499th career homer. One shy becoming the 21st guy ever with 500, even though 5 different guys could join that club this year. Top 6, Dustin McGowan has a no-no through 5 complete. Blue Jays helping their boy out. Howie Clark, nice diving stop and throw to get the out at first. In the 7th, top 7, Todd Helton at the plate for the Rockies. 2 out. Helton, yoking, fly ball to left field. Adam Lynn goes back to the deep and makes it no hitter still intact through 7. Frank Thomas said, I've been telling him since spring training, kid, you've got something special. Like Sunday, he had something special. McGowan, School, Tulowitzki, 7th strikeout of the game that was. Top 9, first batter, Jeff Baker, no-no, gone. McGowan trying to be the 2nd no-hitter in the history of the Blue Jays. That ain't going to happen. Dave Steve did it in 1990 against Cleveland. But what he will get, his first career complete game, first career shutout. Blue Jays win the game 5-0. Dustin McGowan shook off his worst start of the season in a big way on
Frank Thomas watch for 500 in full effect, and you like his chances. Look what he's done against the Twins over his career. 49 home runs. Top of the 2nd, scoreless game. Looking for 500 on the 4th pitch. The big hurt going deep to center field. Torrey Hunter reels it in at the track. Just missed it. Top of the 4th inning. Still looking for 500, but Kevin slowly strikes him out of the big cut. Top of the 6th now, tied at 5. Again with the looking for 500. Again, striking out. Then top of the 8th inning, tie ball game, 5-5, runner on second. Matt Stairs facing Matt Guerrier. Stairs jumps all over the fastball. 2-run blast, 7-5 Blue Jays. Stairs 12th of the year. And then Thomas, 2 batters later, hit by the pitch. So 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts. The Blue Jays do go on to win it, though, 8-5. They've Jays and Twins. Torrey Hunter at the plate. Game tied at 5. Adam Lynn ranging back to the wall and committing theft. Possible home run, extra bases, whatever. None of that. One. Blue Jays and Twins and Nick Punto tracking the high fly ball off the bat of slugger Matt Stairs into the dugout and comes up with the catch. He gave up the body and hauled it in HD, no less.
Damage facing Scott Baker, who struck out a career-high 9 in the top of the 7th. But that's not damage. That's Luis Castillo turning a 4-6-3 double play. Nothing from Thomas. We got something from Jason Kubel, though. He just doubled in a run off Sean Markham. And now Markham facing Mike Redmond. 2 on, 1 out. Redmond flies out. Torrey Hunter tagging from 3rd. Alex Rios. The gun and Greg Zahn the tag, and Hunter, he's hotter than Peta at a Nugent concert on this call. He thought that Zahn missed the tag. Ron Gardenhire would get ejected by Winter, said he was just trying to protect his player. Brian Talent facing Jeff Cirillo, pinch hitting in an 0 for 8 rut. He said he almost felt guilty about that blooper there. Almost. Michael Kadire scores. Vernon Wells couldn't make the catch. Twins in extras, 2-1.
Strikeouts since hitting home run number 499 Sunday, perhaps pressing a little bit too much to get to number 500. Facing Boof Bonser. Minnesota's been getting good pitching of late. Boof hoping to participate in that. That's a walk. Jays wouldn't score. Top 6. Boof's been given a 3-2 lead, and here he walks Thomas again. He's always had a good eye, has Thomas. And Bonser had the lead until this pitch to Greg Zahn. He spanks that one out in a hurry. It's his 3rd home run. The Blue Jays lead 4-3. Bottom of the 7th. It's now 5-4. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Brian Wolf. Nasty inside breaking ball to Jason Kubel. The Jays win their 5th in 6 games despite committing 4 errors. Tough act to follow, but we've got Mr. 500. The 500 Club opened its doors Thursday to Frank Thomas, top 1 from the Metrodome.
And the 1-2 offering, fastball belted deep left center field. Long, high drive, heading for the bleachers, and there goes number 500 for Frank Thomas.
Classy fans there gave him the standing O. He hit his first home run in this building. He hits his 500 in the building. 21st player to eclipse 500. As for the game, Torrey Hunter hits his second of the game right here. 17th of the season. His average is 306. He's never had a 300 season. I found that odd when I looked it up. Top 6 at 7-5. Thomas looking for 501. Carlos Silva breaking ball. Mark Wegner punches out Thomas, who does not dig that. Final at bat, Joe Nathan. Is that low? I don't know. Wegner punches him out again. Thomas walks back to the dugout. He's always been known for a good eye, and here it's the mouth that's the problem, and he will get the gate. Then John Gibbons comes out, and the personal ranking reflected in that remark. I don't intend to dignify with comment, but afterwards comments of a much more positive note. Though his team lost, he was a winner.
It means a lot to me because I did it the right way. And I busted my butt since college. And I've always worked hard in that weight room to be strong, and I'm a big guy. And I've been blessed with this talent. So I can care less about what others have done. I know that what it took for me to get to 500 home runs, and it was a lot of work. And I'm probably the first one to get thrown out and achieving 500 home runs, get thrown out of a ball game. That's, something I didn't want to happen, but, the moment got the best of me.
Well, War Eagle to you, and a not-so-subtle jab at those who might have had a little help getting to this number. Blue Jays, Twins, Vernon Wells. He's doing his best, Torrey Hunter. Oh, whoa, whoopsie. Seattle, the longest winning streak in the American League. Dustin McGowan, the best sideburns in sports. Those are just tasty.
Choppers.
He had a near no-hitter his last outing, and not so much here. Ben Broussard brings in Jose Vidro and Jose Guillen. Mariners lead 2-1. Second inning, McGowan walks Richie Sexton. That brings in Ichiro. Mariners lead 4-1. Jared Washburn pitched well, and right now J.J. Putz is lights out. He's talking right there. You know who he's talking to? Kenji Jorma. He strikes out Alex Rios there. High heat, and Rios, stupid bat. Seattle's won 8 of 9. They are in the United States of America. I know people kind of lose track of them up there in the Great Northwest, but they are hot, those Mariners.
Scotty, there are 19 arena.
Cubs lost. Seattle has the longest winning streak in the bigs. Miguel Batista taking on his former team, the Jays, top 6. Mariners up 1-0. Frank Thomas, fly ball. Ben Broussard gives way to Ichiro because Ichiro has a hand cannon. Here comes Vernon Wells, and Vernon knocks the ball away from Thank you. Game tied at 1. Top 7, 2-1. Seattle leads 3-1. Lefty Eric O'Flaherty, he has to go back to the pen, thought he had been called, and instead it's Sean Green. No, we want the righty. And the reason it turns out it works out. Greg Zahn hits into the 1-6-3 double play, and that ends the inning. Bottom 7, 2-1. Mariners look to bust it open. Ben Broussard stings one into center. Jose Guillen, Richie Sexton score. Broussard 4 for 4. Couple of RBIs. The M's up 6-1. They're going to keep on winning. Hey, guess who's in? That O'Flaherty guy. He gets to come in and play. Here we go. Who's my big boy? O'Flaherty. Get to the chopper! Aaron Hill grounds out 6-3, ends the inning, and the Mariners win again by a score of 8-3.